Hello, how can I help you?
Hello, actually, I have a dental issue and I'm looking for a checkup maybe on the next week at around 24th of November. Can you please check the availability for me and maybe book the appointment?
Thanks for reaching out. Can I start by getting your full name and the best phone number to reach you on? Also, could you tell me a bit about the dental issue you're experiencing? This will help me find the right appointment for you.
My name is actually Muhammad. My number is 12345 and I'm not sure about the issue. It's related to my mouth. That's why I'm looking for a checkup.
Thanks, Mohammed. Let me quickly check what times we have available around the 24th of November for a checkup. One moment, please. Mohammed, we have an opening at 10 in the morning on the 24th of November. Would you like to book this time for your checkup?
Yeah, that sounds perfect to me.
Great. I'm booking you in for a checkup on the 24th of November at 10 in the morning. One moment while I confirm that for you. Your appointment for a general mouth checkup is all set for the 24th of November at 10 in the morning. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
No, thank you so much.
You're welcome, Mohammed. We look forward to seeing you at your appointment. Take care and have a great day.
As you can see, this AI agent can answer all the questions and also it can set up the appointments. I'm going to show you how you can build this from scratch, so make sure to watch until the end. Without further ado, let's get into it. In the first step, we have to create our voice AI agent. Personally, I'm using ElevenLabs because they give free credits. It's very professional and it's super easy to use. So just create an account. You can find the link in the video description. Make sure you're not on creative platform. Change this to agent platform. Now, click on agents. I want to start an agent from scratch. So just click on this one. However, they provide many other agents. You can choose one of them, but personally, I want to start from scratch. Now, I've actually provided a full prompt for ElevenLabs. You can find the link to this file in the video description on my school community. This is totally free to use. Just copy this prompt, open ElevenLabs again. As you can see, I have a system prompt and first message. Let me actually paste the prompt in the system prompt in this section. First message is basically the first message our AI agent will actually tell on the phone. For example, hello, how can I help you? Hello, how can I help you? This is actually a decent starter. Let's take a look at our system prompt. Uh, we actually have to give it some rule, task, and different stuff. The rule is you're Eric, a professional assistant for Bright Smile Dental Clinic. You can change this name to your business. And basically, your job is to answer the questions and also book and check the availability for different appointments. Make sure to add this current time, system time zone. In this way, it will check the time based on your time zone and your system. And your task is to follow these steps. The first step is to grade patient and understand their dental issue. In the second step, you have to collect patient information. We want their full name, we want their contact phone number, and also patient should describe their dental issue, what's their issue. And then we have to check the availability, or maybe the patient will ask us for a specific date. We have to check the availability. Basically, for checking the availability, we use a tool called Check Availability. We're going to develop this tool, but make sure to use the same name as here. You can change this to whatever you want, but make sure the name is similar to this. And after we check the dates, everything if is good, we have to book the appointment. And basically, when it comes to booking the appointment, we use another tool called Check Availability. Ru- Uh, Book appointment. We use this tool. I'm going to show you how you can develop both check availability and book appointment tools, but we're using this. And that's it. We have an example in here as well. This is a very complete prompt. You can find a link to this one in the video description. Our first message is hello, how can I help you? Or for example, you can change this, hello, I'm Eric, how can I help you? The name of the agent is Eric. I really like this voice and it's free to use. And you can keep everything the same as here. For the language, it's set as English, but you can even add more languages like Spanish, Chinese, whatever you want. And for the LLM, I prefer to use GPT 4.1. This one is very powerful, and the token usage -1 is okay. Now, let's save everything in here. We also have a knowledge base. Basically, you can add all the documents related to your business in here. For example, the location, different information about your business, just provide it in a Word file or PDF file and upload it in here. In this way, our AI agent can have access to it and give the proper answer to the customer's questions based on your data. Now we have to develop the tools. As I mentioned before, we had two different tools. The first one was check availability. It will check all the available spots. And also we had book availability. If the customer confirms the date and time, we will book that on our calendar. So we need these two tools. We have to add these two tools in here. However, before that, make sure to activate these two as well. The first one is end conversation. Basically, this tool will end the conversation whenever our AI agent feels, the conversation is done. For example, the customer says a goodbye or thanks for your help, something like that. It will end the conversation. It will end the call. And also we have to enable detect language. As I mentioned before, you can add many languages in here, but make sure to enable detect language in this section. Now let's add our tools. On add tool, click on add webhook tool. And in here, the first tool was check availability. Let me make sure the spelling is correct. And for the description, check the availability of the customer's requested time. Let me actually copy this. For the method, I'm going to explain this section. This is very important. But for now, let's scroll down. We don't have to change this. It really depends on you. We also have to add some parameters in here. Let me actually change this. First, we have to change the method to post. But for URL, I'm going to tell you what you should do. Change this to the post, scroll down, and now as you can see, I can add some parameters in here. For the description, we can write the same thing, check the availability of the customer's requested time. And we only need one property, and that is time. This is the requested time by the customer. By the customer or by the patient. We don't have to change any of this in here, and everything looks good. All we have to do is to put a link in here. Now, go to your n8n workflow. I've already recorded a video on how you can set up your n8n. There are many cheap options for setting up n8n. Even you can use it for free. I've explained everything in that video. So if you don't have n8n, make sure to watch that video, set it up, and now you can follow along with me. To start everything, we need a webhook. Just add it in here. Change the HTTP method in here to post because we want to post something, and just copy this link. For now, when we're in test URL, however, when we go live, you have to change this to production URL. For now, just copy the test URL back to ElevenLabs and paste the link in here. And you have to save everything. I've already saved that. You can see it's in here. And now let's actually test the agent. Go to preview agent. We can actually call the AI agent. We can have a voice chat. However, I want to change this to chat mode because first of all, it's faster and also it doesn't take me many tokens. However, at the end, we're going to have a voice chat with the agent. So let's say check the availability for 23 of November at 3 p.m. Let's see. Okay, let me copy this. Before sending the message, make sure you actually click on listen for test event, or you can actually click on execute workflow. As you can see, it's listening, and now I can send a message. Actually, agent is responding. Look at here. We have this data. What's this time? This is the current time on my computer. That's the reason you can see it in here. And this works. Now, what we have to do is we have to, let me actually end this chat. We don't need this anymore. Let me close this page. Now, we have to add an AI agent. And for our AI agent, make sure to click on define below, and we need a prompt in here. I've already written a good prompt for this AI agent. You can find it in here. Just copy this and we're going to paste it back to n8n and paste it in here. Let me actually open this. You're an appointment availability checker. Your job is to receive the customer's requested appointment time, and if it's against the clinic's calendar, and check the availability. Basically, we have current time. Make sure to use this to have access to the current time in your computer, and requested appointment time. This is the time we get from the customer. As I mentioned before, when we send a message to ElevenLabs, we want to, for example, a date on 23rd of November. It gave that data to the time. This was the parameter that we added to our check availability tool. And now we have some rules in here. For example, our working hours is from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Appointment length is 1 hour. You can change this, for example, to 30 minutes. And first, you have to check the requested time. If the requested time is available, confirm it, show this message. If it's not available, for example, give this message. This is, for example, an example. It will even give some other dates to the customer, so customer can pick one of those available dates, which is very cool. And your response should be natural. Let's see if we have an example in here. And this is a very powerful prompt. You can find it in the video description. Now let's back. We need actually a chat model to process all the data and everything. You can actually use Gemini, Google Gemini chat model. This is totally free to use. All you have to do is to click on create new credential and paste your API key in here. How you can find your API key, just search Gemini or Google Studio API key. In here, just open it, and on the top section, let's say get started. Okay, I have to log into my account. But basically, it's super easy. At the top section, you can find API key, and you have to paste it in here. But personally, I want to use my OpenAI. I want to use GPT. So let's search for OpenAI chat model. I've already set up an account. For this one, you have to pay minimum $5. If you want to do it, you can search OpenAI API and just get your API key from here. However, they give free credits, but you usually have to pay $5. After adding your API key, you can search for the chat model. For now, I'm using GPT 4.1 mini. And for the tool section, we have to add our calendar, Google Calendar tool. So in here, I've already set up my account, Google Calendar account. Um, you have to basically set up the Google credentials inside your n8n. This is actually a process that you have to do. I've already recorded a video about how you can set up all the credentials inside n8n. Make sure to watch that video. I've seen many YouTube videos. They tell you to, just, click on create new credentials, add it, but the process takes more time. So make sure to watch that video. After setting up your Google credentials, you can see it in here. We have an event, and we want to check availability. Basically, make sure to change this to calendar, and we want to check the availability. And from the list, select your Gmail. This is actually my Gmail. I selected that. For the start time and end time, click on let the model define this parameter. You don't have to add anything. So change the resource to calendar, operation availability, and it use the calendar inside my Gmail to check that. As I told you, make sure to set up the Google credentials. I have a video about it. Now, everything looks very good. At the end, we have to add a response node to basically give a response. First incoming item, you don't have to change anything in here. And basically what it does is when we get the time from the customer, our AI agent will check the availability. If it's available, it will tell the customer that it's available. If it's not available, basically it will tell the customer to choose another date, or it will suggest the customer some other dates. That's it. However, after adding the response to webhook, you have to change this from immediately to using response to webhook node. This is very important. Now everything looks good. Let's back to our AI agent again. Click on start chat. Hello, how can I help you? Let me execute the workflow again. Check the availability on, let's say, 24th of November at 4 p.m. Let's check again in here. It's actually listening. Let's send it in here. Agent is responding. Let's back. Look at here. Okay. Let's back to ElevenLabs. Hey, 4 p.m. on November 24th is available. Would you like to go ahead and book this slot? This is very interesting. Basically, it checked our calendar. There was no event in that time. And as you can see, it gave this response. If there was, a spot in that time, it would answer, for example, this time is already taken. Please choose one of these dates. Now, the second thing that we have to add is our second tool. Just go to the agent again. Let me click on the agent. Let's change this name to, AI assistant. And now on the tools section, we have to add our second tool. Let me save everything. Click on add tool and add webhook tool. For the name, book appointment. For the description, book the appointment for the customer, and or we can say confirm the appointment for the customer. And the method is actually post. Scroll down. For the parameters, this time let me actually copy this description again, paste it in here. Now we actually get the confirmed time from the customer. We already checked the availability. Now this time is confirmed. So this is different with the previous time. This is the confirmed time. We also have to add the customer's full name in the description. Customer's full name. And we also want to get their phone number. So in here, number, and for the description, customers or patients phone number. You can add as many parameters as you like. For example, you can add address, service, or anything like that. Let's add service as well. In here, we can call it issue. The patient's issue. And we're good to go. Just click on, before adding the tool, we have to add the URL in here. I actually have to open a new workflow. Let's have this one in here, check availability workflow. Let me open n8n again. Click on create workflow. And this time, book appointment workflow. And now we have to add a webhook. Add a webhook. This should be post. And this should be immediately. However, we have to change this at the end. Copy this and back to n8n, ElevenLabs, and paste it in here. Click on add tool. And we added book appointment in here. We actually have to run everything again because I want to have a value on the webhook. So let's actually run the ElevenLabs again, the agent. Click on preview agent. I want to switch to chat mode and start the chat. Okay, check availability on 27th. I provided my information before sending. Let me actually execute the workflow and click on send. It should actually activate this. Yeah, here we go. And we can see the result. Now let me execute the second workflow. And now let's confirm it. Yes, confirm it. And now it should give all the data to, this webhook. If I open it, you can see the number, time, issue, and the name, all the information that I provided. Now, we have to add another AI agent in here to process all the data. I want to click on define below. I want to provide a prompt. For the prompt on this document, just copy this and let's paste it in here. Let me show you this. Basically, this will book the appointment. This is the confirmed time. This is the current time. From here, you have to drag and drop time in this section. However, if you use the same name as mine, you can see them in here like this. And appointments are 1 hour. There are some rules in here, and this is a very comprehensive prompt. All you have to do is to drag and drop in here. For example, if you have a time, just drag and drop it in this section. That's it. Because you could have many more parameters, you can add them like this. Okay, this is actually good. Let me back. I want to use GPT again. If you want, you can use cloud. Let me click on open chat model, and this is good. And now for the tool section, we have to add the calendar, but this time we want to create an event. Set automatically event and operation is create. Select your email. And now in here, click on let the model define this parameter. This is very important. Right now, the AI agent will create the event, but the event doesn't have any good title or description. What I want to do is I want to add some fields. The first field that I want to add is actually a summary. This is the title of the event. For example, appointment for, you can drag and drop the name of the person. For the name, at, in here we can drag and drop the time. So this would be our title for the event. And also I want to add a description. This is basically all the data that we want to record. For example, I want to record the phone number, drag and drop it in here. I want to also record the time, issue, let me issue, and the last one is actually name. However, we don't have to add it because we added already on the summary. However, let me add it, name, in this section. Okay, very good to go. Now we actually need a respond node as well. Respond webhook, this is. And when we add the respond webhook, make sure to change this from immediately to using respond to webhook node. This is very important. Also, before running this, I want to add all this data to a Google Sheet as well. I want to record them. So let me open a new Google Sheet. In your Google Sheet, for example, we can add the name, let's say time, number, and issue. That's it. Keep it simple. And let's say receptionist for the name. Now, back to n8n. For the tools section, let's add a Google Sheet. Here. We've already added the connection in this section. And for the documents, I want to actually append row. I want to add rows. So click on append row. And from the list, let me actually share this. Make sure this is public. Copy the link back to n8n and let me paste it by URL. And then we have to select sheet 1. As you can see, we have name, time, and number. I'm not sure why it didn't add the last one. Okay, issue. I didn't save this one. That's the reason. Let me back here. Make sure to save everything. Let me remove this again, add it again, sheet, and append row by URL and paste the link in here. Sheet. This time, here we go. We have all 4 columns. The reason I didn't see them in here because I didn't save the file. Now just drag and drop them. For example, this is number, time, name, and issue. Now we are good to go. Okay. Now, let's actually test it out again. This time I want to use the voice message. Let me save this first. Go to check availability. And yeah, let's start. Let me end this chat. Switch to voice chat mode, and let's call the AI agent.
Hello, how can I help you?
Hello, can you check the availability for 21st of November at 10 a.m.?
Hey, the slot for 10 in the morning on November 21st is available. Would you like to go ahead and book that appointment? If so, can I please get your full name and the best phone number to reach you on?
Yeah, that sounds great. Please confirm it for me. My name is Mohammed. My number is 12345. And actually, I have a mouth issue. Please confirm it for me.
Thanks, Mohammed. Just to confirm, you'd like to book an appointment for a mouth issue on November 21st at 10 in the morning, and your contact number is 12345. Is that all correct before I lock it in for you?
Yes, it's all correct.
Your appointment is all set for November 21st at 10 in the morning for your mouth issue. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
No, thank you. Okay, let me end the chat. Let's refresh. As you can see, all information added in my Google Sheet. Now let me open the calendar. Now, if I go to the 21st, you can see at 10 to 11, we have a new appointment for Mohammed. Super easy. As you may know, since we were in the test mode, we had to click on execute workflow all the time. But we want something that is active 24 hours and we don't have to click on this button. All you have to do is to click on activate for both workflows, this one and also this one. And also, you have to change the webhook in here, the URL to production URL. And now you have to copy this link. This is actually related to check availability. Back to your agent. In the tools section, for the check availability, you have to change this link to the production URL. And also you have to do the same thing for book appointment. You have to change this to the production URL in here. If you do all of these, the result will be the same as the test video that I shared in the first of the video. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that subscribe button, like this video, and also join my free school community.